Now to an update on a situation that has been developing for the last few months in Fort Smith. A citizens group has been working to get a measure on the ballot, changing Fort Smith to a mayoral form of government. But on July 21st, the voter petitions were not turned in as planned. The group says a canvasser raised a concern about how some of the signatures were notarized, which leaves us where we are today. 5 News anchor Tiffany Lee has more on what's next.
We're turning in signatures to change the form of Fort Smith's government. So we actually have elected representatives that are in charge of the city instead of people that are appointed.
Fort Smith mayoral candidate Shane McKinney has made it his mission to get this new measure on the ballot.
Most people feel like Fort Smith doesn't listen to them, and it's because you don't get to vote for the leadership. This is going to give us the opportunity to have so many more elected leaders in the city.
McKinney isn't the only one passionate about the subject. Thousands of others signed the petition to get the form of government change on the ballot.
We got 3,607, and it took a tremendous amount of work.
Now, the numbers have to be counted and verified by the city clerk, Sherry Gard.
I will convey with the utmost of confidence that me and my team, me and my staff, we will do everything within our power that if any individual that has signed this petition, if they're a registered voter, we'll find them.
The group must submit more than 2,600 verified signatures to get the proposal on the ballot.
It is not our job to seek to disqualify. It is our job to seek to find, okay? So I just want to clarify that our job is to seek to verify as many as we can, not to disqualify as many as we can.
While numbers are being verified, the gathering of signatures can continue, which McKinney says is important, claiming the Secretary of State threw out over 1,000 signatures on technicalities just last week.
We are not going to stop until this is on the ballot in November.
McKinney says the reason that this is so important is because he wants to see more full-time leaders that the city votes for instead of a group of appointed people. Their hope now is that enough signatures will be counted valid.
We believe in transparency and integrity throughout this whole process, and we have stood by that.
Now we wait for the number needed, which is over 2,600. In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Tiffany Lee, 5 News.
Mayor George McGill released this statement to 5 News today, saying the ability of citizens to engage with local government is a hallmark of our democracy and that public participation will always be encouraged and respected. He says the signatures will now be processed with the legal procedures prescribed by state law.